reviewing the Zodiac collection that Colourpop brought out in collaboration with Kathleen Lights. If you want to see how I got this look, stay tuned. Hi guys, welcome back to Lou's Beauty Closet. If you're new, hi, I'm Lou. I post weekly beauty, luxury and lifestyle videos. Be sure to hit the subscribe button down below and the bell next to it so you don't miss a video. Without further ado, let's get into it. So I'll be showing you guys swatches, I'll be showing you how I got this look, and we'll come back for what I thought and whether I give it a thumbs up or a thumbs down. So it's an astrology inspired collection, hence the name, the Zodiac. So it came with a 12 shadow palette, two Supernova shadows, 2 Lux lipsticks and 2 highlighters. Alright, so enough from me, let's get into the swatches and then we'll jump straight into the demo. The Aries is described as a metallic, fiery orange and as bold as your confidence. The Taurus is a matte camel brown you can rely on. The Gemini is a metallic antique gold that you can express yourself in. The Cancer is a soft peachy pink with a golden sheen that feels like home. The Leo is a soft coral with a gold flip that is an attention grabber. The Virgo is a matte dark chocolate brown that you can wear with practically every look. The Libra is a matte light dusty rose that achieves balance with every look. The Scorpio is a rich metallic plum, as rich as their passion. The Sagittarius is a matte magenta purple that's as adventurous as they are. The Capricorn is a black with gold glitter, so you can shoot for the stars. The Aquarius is a matte periwinkle blue to unleash your creativity. The Pisces is a vibrant metallic aqua, just as reflective as their daydreams. Scorpio Moon is a plummy rose. What's Your Sign is a light neutral nude. On the Cusp is a golden champagne in pearlized finish. Fire is a peachy gold in a pearlized finish. Constellation is a champagne pink. Astrology is an antique olive gold and it's intended to be like telepathy in liquid form. Okay, so going first with the Sagittarius on my MAC 217, and I'm just going into my crease and just above my crease as well. I'm blending that. I'm just building as I please. Just back and forth motions, sometimes circular motions as well. I'm just going to keep building that until I get the intensity that I desire. So just windshield wiper motions, back and forth, back and forth. Alright, now I'm going into the Scorpio shade, taking my MAC 242 flat brush, and I'm just patting that onto my outer corner, of my eye. And I'm also patting it on the inner corner of my eye too, leaving a bit of a gap in the middle. Then I'm taking my 217 again and blending, grabbing the Supernova shadow in Constellation and placing that on the center where that gap is, and it's okay if you overlap onto where you put Scorpio. I'm just bringing it up quite high because of my hooded eyes. So I'm taking the shade Cancer and just patting it on top of where I placed Constellation. The wetness of the Supernova shadow will help Cancer stick a bit more and increase the pigmentation of the shade and the intensity. I'm just patting that right on top of where I placed Constellation. Now I'm going into the Scorpio shade again with the same 242 brush, and I'm just patting on top of where we placed it before, inner, third and outer corner as well. And we're just going to pat over where we placed Cancer and Constellation, just so we have a nice diffusion, a nice blend. Then I'm taking my Wayne Goss number 19 and I'm just blending and diffusing those edges so we don't have like a harsh line of where we pat down Scorpio. So just blend, blend, blend until you're satisfied. I'm just blending that inner corner as well, so the inner third and the outer third. And then I'm taking my 217 again. I've gone a little bit back into Sagittarius and I'm just blending that crease and transition and the whole look. Going into my Sigma E40 brush again with Sagittarius and just sweeping it against my lower lash line. And that's the finished look. So that's the demo, so I hope that that was useful. I hope that angle was useful as well. This is the finished look. Yeah, I haven't got any highlighter on my face, so I'm just going to show you guys how the highlights look on my face. So I'm going to pop one on one side and another on the other side. So on this side I'm going to pop on the cusp, and on this side I'm going to pop fire. Because it is creamier, I'm going to use, like, I've got my Wayne Goss number 10 here, which is a bit denser brush, dipping lightly into that because it already looks, I don't really want to use fingers, so just running my brush into that. Got some product, and then I'm just going to pop that along my cheekbones. Hope you guys can see that. So that's a very icy kind of light champagne gold type of highlight. Alright, then on this side I'm just flipping the brush round and I'm just going into fire, which seems like it's going to be a bit more my jam. It's gorgeous. That's really nice, guys. Which side do you guys like? Comment below, what side do you prefer? So I have the highlights on, we are good to go. You can buy this collection on the Colourpop website. Sorry guys, I had to keep looking down in this part because of all the information that I had written down, so I just had to convey that just so you wonder why I keep looking down. The palette retails for $18 US, which is about 26 Australian approximately. The lipsticks are standard retail for $7 US or about 10 Australian dollars, and the Supernova shadows are about the same. The Super Shock highlighters are about $8 US or 11 Australian dollars. So, when I did my research on the website, the brand claimed that these shadows were 0.85 grams each, and on the palette I've seen that they've corrected themselves and they said that they are a gram each. So I guess then that by that account you're getting a little bit more shadow if that's the case. So that would be a total of 12 grams in the palette, which is pretty reasonable for Colourpop. And the so the cost per gram would be $1.50 US, about $2.12 Australian. Cost per shadow works out to be about $1.50 per shadow US, or about $2.12 Australian. That's really reasonable, good value for money. I don't know what, even their standalone shadows aren't that much, and I don't think their standalone shadows have more than about 2 grams in them as well. They're solo shadows, so really good value for money here. The highlighter is about 4.2 grams, knowing that a standard highlighter these days is about 9 to 10 grams. The price makes up for it, works out to be about $1.90 per gram, or about $2.67 per gram Australia, which is fantastic value as well. I don't know what highlighter you buy, you know, on the market at the moment, drugstore, for that about that price range anyway. So it works out here in Australia to be under about 10 bucks. Let's be honest, how many people pan a highlighter anyway? So I think it's good. Lipstick wise, value for money is there again. They are 3.5 grams. Standard lipstick is about 3 grams. The price again is fantastic, $7 US. Cost per gram works out to be about $2 US per gram, $2.80 Australian per gram. Supernova shadows are about 0.7 grams. That works out to be about $1.49 US, $2.10 Australian per gram. The only thing is the shelf life isn't on the products. I can't see on any of them how long they're guaranteed for. So I guess that's something you would contact Colourpop for, and I don't know why they did that. But I'd say a standard palette, about a year or more. It's powder. You go by ear, you use your judgment, and you know, you can tell when stuff has gone off. It starts to smell funny, the texture changes. With the wet products, they're usually guaranteed. I think the Stila ones are about 6 months as well, so just go by how the product works. And lipsticks is usually about 18 months as well. Packaging, the palette comes in their standard cardboard packaging. It has a mirror, which is great value as well. You get a good full-size mirror. The shade names are on the actual shadows and also on the back. Packaging is gorgeous with all the zodiac signs. The lipstick is in their signature gold bullet with the stars on it, which is nice as well. The highlighters are their usual highlighter packaging, just a different colour. And the Supernova shadows have nice with the applicator as well. For me, really, this is the standout, and the Supernova shadows for me are things that I'm loving. I really love zodiac stuff. I'm into the astrology stuff. Not to the point where I read my horoscope every day, but I like the astrology thing. I just like being a part of it. I will say I love the packaging. I love how the box is black and the palette's blue. I love the inscription. Just the graphic designer did a really good job with the collection. I love the size of the palette. It's like easy to travel with. I'll link the video where Kathleen explains this collection as well, and her choices for the colours, for everything down below, because when I first saw this come out on Instagram and Trendmood and everyone, and I was like, oh, I don't know about it. I wasn't impressed with my colour at the beginning, but after looking at her reasoning behind it, I understand. I like how she's actually arranged it. So this row is this column rather. So this column is fire signs, this column is earth signs, this column is your air signs, and this column is your water signs. I think that's pretty cool. If you don't know, comment below, let me know what sign you are. So I'm Virgo, as you can see, so I'm earth sign. So obviously, you know, earth signs always get boring stuff, we always get earth tones. When she explained her why she picked each shade, it made sense. So she said with the Virgo shade, for example, that we're dependable, it's a colour you're always going to use, and that kind of sums up what a Virgo is. So I really appreciate that. In general though, the palette is a cohesive palette, it's usable. You're either going to get people who are satisfied or people who aren't satisfied. So I guess it was either going to be have a palette that's not cohesive, that is just pops of colour, random, or have a palette that has those pops of colour but is still wearable. And at the end of the day, regardless of whether you believe in astrology or not, you still want a wearable palette. The shade Aquarius is the weak link in the whole palette. It required a lot of work to show up. Pisces is gorgeous. Use it with your finger, use it with caution. There's so much. It's Fallout City. So I would say if you're using this, do your eyes first, because a lot of the shimmers, Fallout City. The Supernova shadows, this one she did say is like liquid telepathy. Telepathy was in her second collab she did, where the night is. I love that shade, and this is like the liquid form, so I appreciate that. For me, the Stila liquid shadows still take the cake for me, but it's also affordable alternative, and I use that today, as you saw, and pop that on and build. So I think the collection works quite well together. The lippies, I'm not really a fan of the colours. Scorpio Moon ended up being really pink on me. What's Your Sign ended up being a bit nude. Like, it was workable, but I've already got that shade, so it wasn't really a thing. It wasn't anything major for me. The highlight, I do like Fire. I didn't think I was gonna like On the Cusp, but I'm quite liking that. And you guys have probably seen this and just gone, why is it broken? It came broken, quite saucy, you can press it together anyway. Fire came it's like separated from the edges. It looks a bit weird. But anyway, I contacted Colourpop about that, and they gave me, they just gave me a voucher for both. So they gave me, I think, $16 US dollar coupon code, and that's valid for like almost a year. So that, I guess that's good. So I can either repurchase this or use it to buy something else. I'm still, of course, going to use the product. It's not over for this product. You can still smush it together, kind of, and, you know, make it work in a way. But it was a bit annoying because it did take quite a while to get here as well, and clear customs and everything, and just the shipping time was really delayed. Anyway, customer service, they responded and they've rectified the issue. Alright, so hit and miss for me, I say definitely a hit. I do like the palette. I love the colours in there, and some of them really challenges me. The greens, the blues, the pinks, I love it. I don't really have pink and purple shades like this. The only thing comes to mind is Born to Run, and the purple isn't like this intense. Some of these sparkle. I don't have this fiery orange shade like Aries, Leo. They were gorgeous. I just think it's a really nice cohesive palette to work with. If I was recommending anything, I'd say grab the palette definitely, and maybe grab a Supernova shadow whilst you're there. If you've never tried the highlight formula, grab one of the highlighters that you like. But I definitely love the collection and I had fun playing with it. I do love the collabs they've done. I'm just looking forward to Colourpop doing more collabs with other influencers and artists as well. So that's it from me. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you really got something useful out of this review. Let me know, what sign are you? love to chat in the comments, and whether or not you believe in this stuff. And do you have this collection? Will you be picking it up? Love to hear it. On your way out, don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below and the bell next to it so you don't miss a video, and I can't wait to see you back here again. Click here to catch my last video, click here to subscribe, and click here for more from Loose Beauty Closet. Until next time guys.